Hey Shimmy fans, it's Magdalena Christina with BellyOmaha.com, and this is your Monday Shimmy Fix. Happy Monday! I hope your week is off to a great start. We are going to talk today about figure eights on one hip. So you've probably done Maya, which is that vertical figure eight, using one hip to do one loop and the other hip to do the other loop. We're going to take that movement and bring it to a single hip today. So the way I like to show these is to do a little game of connect. So we know how to swing the hip to the front, we know how to swing it to the back, we know how to lift it up, right? We sometimes call that weighted hip lift, or people will call it a bump. And we know down hips, which I call a weighted drop. So we're going to just kind of play some connect the dots with those. So we're going to start it out drawing the loop to the front. So we're going to do down hip, swing it up into the front, bring it up into the center, and back to neutral. So it's down, up into the front, up into neutral or center, and then back to neutral. So that's drawing a circle to the front of the body. And when you're first learning it, if you want to use your foot to help you create that movement, you can. It's just eventually you want to be able to do it without using the foot, in case you wanted to do something like do a level change or that sort of thing. You don't want to be reliant on the foot to do it for you. So again, that is down, front, up, neutral, down, front, up, neutral. That's one circle of our figure eight. But of course we have to draw the other circle, and so we're going to go down hip, up into the back, up to neutral, or up to center line, and down to neutral. So down hip, back and up and center line, and neutral. So down, back, up, and neutral is that back loop. Down, back, up, and neutral. And then of course, what do we do to make it a figure eight? We do the front part and the back part. So it's down, front, up, and neutral, down, back, up, and neutral, down, front, up, and neutral, down, back, up, and neutral. Okay, and of course if you do it on one side, what do you have to do? You have to do it on the other side. So starting with the front, we're going to do down, front, up, neutral, now to the back. Down, back, up, neutral. Down, front, up, neutral, down, back, up, neutral. So it's as though that figure eight is happening on the wall to the side of you. Okay? And so a good way to use these is kind of, maybe as an accent. Maybe you're doing a grapevine and you come to a pose. Use your single hip figure eight here. Or maybe you've done some articulations that are kind of percussive and you want to smooth it out, throw in that single hip figure eight. All right, so there is your Monday Shimmy Fix. I'd love to see you using some of these movements in your dance. So if you have a little snippet, send it here in the comments or to me at bellyomaha@gmail.com. And do remember, these tutorials are not a substitute for live classes with an instructor. So check out some of the great instructors online. I know we're all social distancing right now, but I do have some online classes starting next week. So, this week. So check me out at bellyomaha.com. And until next week, happy shimmies.